Welcome back. It's time for cheese. Yes, I know it's always cheesy on our show, but this is extra cheesy, okay? We know that Woolworths is known for providing us with the highest quality products, and they've proven it once again. In fact, they've been validated on that journey. They are proud to be a recipient of not one, not two, but 114.
What?
Okay, let me say that again. 114 South African Dairy Championship Awards. I don't know how many awards there are, but that's almost all of them, I would assume, including 14 Quality Awards and Product of the Year for 2024. I've got so many questions already. And of course, Woolworths cheese specialist Renee Groenewald is here to tell us more about the awards that they've won, this incredible event, obviously. But she is also a Cape wine master who is obsessed with flavor and nuance, and most importantly, the people behind it. So she has a very unique perspective. And then another person who is obsessed with flavor and a little bit of cheese, Chef Clem, is here to make sure that we get to taste some of these world-class cheeses. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Renee, congratulations. I'm going to give you a high five.
114 awards.
How many awards are there?
I think it was 115.
Yeah. And they didn't want that other one anyway, okay? But congratulations. That's incredible. I suppose maybe the answer is in the question, why do you take part in these awards? What does it mean to you to get this kind of validation?
Graham, for us, it's a great way to gauge product preference and also trends.
Yeah.
They've received over 1,000 entries this year, and we are 86 judges from 52 different companies. So
wow,
it's a
quite
diverse
test.
panel. Woolies has been a sponsor for many years. We truly value what the Dairy Championships is doing for the industry. It is ensuring that it grows, but also ensuring that we have access to high-quality raw material. And then the obvious one is to award prestigious and beautiful products and also people.
So it's kind of like a baseline shift of the entire industry. But with that, the pinnacle gets a little bit higher as well. When we start to talk about those absolute exquisite pinnacle cheeses in this space, now you've got to be proper because everyone is doing so well. What are you most proud of when you look back over this recent standard, this season of cheese? What products really get you most excited?
Well, the product part is the easy part. It's more about the people. So this year, for the first time, Expresso has introduced the Game Changer Award, which is to recognise young skill and influential people and inspirational people.
Brilliant.
So unfortunately, you have to be under 40. So
I can still
You can
go.
do it, dude.
I've got 3 years
You
left.
can sneak in.
Oh, brag.
Okay.
But we want to congratulate Clement October. He's from Stanford. No, he's from Stanford Cheese in Klein River. They Klein River Cheese in Stanford. And he's been phenomenal. And he's also been involved in these 2 beautiful products. It's a wash rind Gruberg, so Alpine-style products. I don't know if you want to taste them, maybe.
Oh, don't even joke.
So we can do a
Don't even
six-month one.
joke.
And it's, yeah, I would love to.
Are we going to go for the Gruber?
Should we taste
Is this the one down here? There we go.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so break it down for me. Clementine, I do have quite a nuanced palate when it comes to cheese. I think, thankfully, my grandfather introduced me to really stinky cheese when I was really young. I love it. I love how nuanced. And we joke about the opportunity of pairing wine with cheese, but there's a reason why palates will gravitate towards the same thing because of the nuance, because of the depth of flavour. Tell me what is going on in this particular cheese.
So this is not a intense, wow, hits you in the face if you taste it. It's very complex. It's very layered. It's stripped back. It's almost a light product. And with washing it, every time you wash those molds for 6 months, every single day, it's super labor intensive. Wow. Develops different flavors from the outside, giving it a lighter but very, very subtle flavors.
I know you're saying it,
Wow.
but I actually want people at home to visualize it.
Linger.
Someone literally washes the cheese
Every
in
single
salt
day.
water, right?
This is now with a brush and a very specific brine.
Literally washes it, and it's so amazing. The flavor, it's almost like when you say it's a little subtle, but it allows the milk to come through and to kind of shine. It's very creamy. There's a nuttiness that's there. And in the background is slight citrusy kind of just coming through.
Exactly.
Well, so it journeys across your palate. It's amazing how many different experiences of flavour and mouthful you'll get from one piece of cheese.
No.
My mouth is watering so much. I mean, if you want to start a culinary journey, start with this. It just wakes up the brain, literally. Beautiful. If that's not product of the year,
Wow,
I'm like, wow, what is going to be product of the year?
But let's do a swap first. Let's do a swap. I want you to get closer to the cheese.
Thank you.
There you go.
is our
appreciate
product
you, my
of
friend.
the year. It's now the 5th time it's won. It is mature Gouda. So this product has been on our counter for 15 years. When you speak to the cheesemaker, this is from Lactalis. It's in Ladysmith, a very small facility. The old cheesemaker, when he resigned, he actually said, thank goodness this product is finally on the counter. It took him 5 years.
It's his opus.
5 years to develop. So they tried every kind of technique. So the product is still produced in a traditional Gouda method. But they still use copper vats, they still use wooden racks to age it and mature it very slowly in a very specific atmosphere. But he said there's one specific Dutch culture that they include. Because what this product is doing, it is an intense umami bomb. But it's also creamy.
Still Gouda.
It's creamy. So if you get to 10 months, they normally become really crumbly, which is a lovely attribute. But this one is creamy.
It keeps that integrity. It's lovely. Can we have a taste?
Please,
as well?
you guys taste it.
What are you doing there, Clementine? You've jumped at the wheel.
I've got some of the Woolies goat feta, which I'm very excited to try. I love goat feta. It's quite sharp. It's got quite a unique flavour. And the fact when you turn it into a dip as well, you kind of, what's the word? You the flavors are English is done.
Transfuse.
But basically, the yogurt takes on the flavor and kind of just subdues the goaty feta flavor. It makes it so delicious and moreish. It gets your mouth really watering. So the goat's milk, feta in, and we're going to add in yogurt, like I said, a little bit of lemon juice goes in, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We were actually talking before we went live that I keep my feta, my extra feta in the freezer.
Oh, wow.
And then I end up just microplaning it over whatever I'm serving it with, because you end up using a lot less, but you get this beautiful snow of feta. And that way, when it hits your tongue, it just melts and you get all that flavour instantly.
I love that. You guys have given me almost too much for my little brain to process. This Gouda is next
Are you getting the
level.
salt crystals?
That is, but you get that. It is exquisite.
So
but
what
the
I want-
mouthfeel, everything, just amazing.
What I
dude.
want you to do is I want you to imagine when I turn this, it's going to go... Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then you pour it, and then this creamy, beautiful feta dip comes out. You know what? It's okay. I don't know. It's not working, so we're going to taste the feta. We're going to taste the feta.
Everything. We're going to actually continue until all of this cheese is finished.
We're going to?
Tell you about the awards. the product.
Absolutely a beautiful experience for me, but I think for the Woolies team, the validation they deserve. Let's hear it again for all 114.
It's not
Come
the team,
on.
it's the cheesemakers.
It's the cheesemakers.
Well, they're part of the family. You guys have outdone yourself at the SA Dairy Championships. Well done to you. All of the dairies out there, the cheesemakers, flying that flag so high and making us so proud. Thank you for our smorgasbord today. And you can, the bottom line, shop these award-winning cheeses every day at Woolworths. And that's available in-store, online, and on the app. I need more of this Gouda. Oh
my goodness.
word.